Good morning. The Lancaster County Sheriff's Office is investigating a string of vandalisms that have now gone on just about a week in the South 68th Street corridor between Hickman and Firth, Nebraska. We've had a total of 4 vandalisms that are reported, and all of them seem to have the same MO, and it involves a vehicle that has its bright lights on late at night, and we've got a few different days that these have happened. But what happens is a vehicle's driving with their bright lights on. Usually our victim then tries to signal them or something to turn their brights off, and then their windshield is struck by an unknown object, and it's shattered 4 windshields in the area when this vehicle has apparently thrown something at the vehicle. We're not sure exactly what the item is. There's been a couple of different descriptions. It's thought that at least one of them, by one of the victims, thought that it may have been a water balloon that was thrown out the window. But all together, in the 4 incidents, we had 1 reported on August 12th, and then we had 3 more that were reported late evening hours of the 17th into the early morning hours of the 18th, and just over $2,000 in damage to all 4 of the vehicles that were traveling in the area, and certainly was alarming to the motorists that were driving as well when you're rolling along and all of a sudden you have your windshield shattered. So deputies are working to develop a suspect vehicle description from the information that we've gotten from victims so far, and we're working on assembling leads so that we can figure out who this person is. And what we do need is some help from the public. We know that there's some people in the community that have been talking about this. Certainly it's something that's going on. It's certainly something that we want to stop. So a couple different ways that you can help if you have information about this is to contact us at Crime Stoppers, and you can report tips anonymously, 402-475-3600. You can also go to lancasterlookout.com if you'd like to share information, again anonymously, about who the people are that are committing these crimes. We're not sure if this was just a prank gone bad or something like that, but what we do know is that it's a crime, and it's something that we want to get stopped as quickly as possible. Someone out there knows who's doing this, and certainly the people that are involved know what's going on. So if they're out there, we'd like them to maybe just come and contact us. We can get this thing wrapped up quickly. But otherwise, we'll figure out who it is sooner than later, because somebody's going to be talking about it, and we'll go and find them. So we just don't want anybody else to lose their windshield over something going on along 68th Street. Questions?
Did all 4 of the victims flash their lights?
That's what it looks like. I'm seeing that pretty consistently here in the incident reports. That it looks like at least 3 out of the 4 described it occurring that way, that they were trying to signal them to turn their bright lights off, and then their vehicle was hit by an unknown object. But at those speeds, 2 vehicles closing together, even a water balloon, you think about throwing it in your front yard, it's not going to cause a whole lot of damage. But when you have 2 vehicles that are closing on each other, each at 55 miles an hour, it's a lot less like a soft water balloon and a lot more like a water ski hitting a lake, and it can definitely do some damage. So we want to get that wrapped up as quick as we can.
So they all occurred along 68th Street?
Yeah, everywhere in between 68th and Whitstruck, on down to 68th and Pella, south of the Norris School campus down there. So just over the last week, like I said, 4 different occurrences, all on 68th Street, north and south of the Hickman area. Yeah.
And none of them crashed because...
No, that's the fortunate thing. Everybody was able to maintain control of their vehicle, but certainly something that causes a huge safety problem, and we just don't want to see anybody get hurt. We can replace windshields, but definitely glad that it hasn't resulted in any serious injuries.
Are you increasing enforcement as a result of this?
Yeah, I mean, deputies are out and trying to figure out who this is that's doing this, and they'll be out until we bring those people to justice. But I think we'll have quite a bit of cooperation from the public on this, and there's already been a lot of chatter on social media about it, understandably from community groups. We watch that stuff, and we'd like to talk to the people that know some information about these cases so that we can get it wrapped up. Okay, that's all we got.